Alright guys, a little bit different today. Not sitting on the water, instead I'm sitting on the tractor. Getting ready for deer season. A lot of work, but taking them kids hunting, getting them out here and letting them experience the outdoors and shoot deer and learning their sportsmanship and how to harvest a deer, how to track, clean, go through every motion of it. It's awesome. I love seeing the smile on their faces, especially if we only get to see a couple does. They're still happy, so it's worth it. But just gonna show y'all what I've got going on. Of course, we're sitting on the tractor. Some high grass out here. I don't ever mess with my land until it comes time to get ready to plant. Got my shooting house behind me. Kids love that one. And show y'all in front here. We've got a 200-yard shot down that way. This is probably my best place on the land, because right on the back side of that is a little creek kinda. There's a pond and plenty of bedding spaces. And a nice shooting house course right there. We can watch it all from. And out to the left side of that, there's also another 150-yard shot that goes almost to the property line. So I can cover a good bit of this area out here and where they travel in and out of beds. But we're gonna get busy and just bush hog all this down and give it a couple of days to for the grass to die out and clear out before we disc. But not too bad. Kind of cool today. Good Lord blessed me with a little bit of rain this morning, so the dust hadn't been bad yet at all. But I do have my dust mask just in case. I hate to tear my sinuses up. But y'all stick around and like and subscribe if you don't mind. Thank y'all. Well, we got the first one bush hog now. Give it a couple of days, let it dry up, die out, and come back and disc it. Might make this a little 2-part episode, 3-part, something like that. But it's first and done. Now time to move on to the next one. Having fun. Man, I'd rather be fishing. I finished up the second food plot there, bush hogging it. Got it ready. So that's all 3 of my food plots. 2 different shooting houses. We're gonna let this Mississippi sun take care of some of this grass and dry it on out. Be back in a little while, a few days, to hook that disc up, start dragging it around in circles. Once again, all dusty. But sure is worth it when them kids get to hunt. Stick around, see what happens next. All right, so we're in here on day number 2. Got the disc hooked up this time after all the grass is done dried out from bush hogging. So borrowed my buddy's disc and added a good bit of weight to it, concrete and little metal pieces I had. So hopefully it's gonna dig, because this ground is dry and rock solid right now. But we'll see how it goes. Probably take us just a little bit longer, make a few more passes over to break his stuff up. But hopefully at the end of the day, it's gonna look pretty. I'll show y'all right now a little before. This is the main food plot. My main hunting place is. And there's that old disc with all kinds of concrete pieces I had. So I don't think it's quite enough weight, but it's what we got. So yeah, it's a little bit dusty, but this first big food plot, we have finally finished 1 pass of disking on it. I'll give y'all a look. Don't look a whole lot bit different, but we have disked up 1 pass. Now we're gonna do the second, and there will be at least 3, possibly 4 passes done to this food plot before it looks well enough that I'll like it to get ready to plant on it. We've officially made 3 passes on it, and as dry as it is and the stuff that other that I've got to do today, that's where we're gonna leave it. we get some more time, we may come back later and do one more pass, but she's looking pretty good. The rest of this little bit of grass that we turned up, it'll die in the next few days, dry out in the sun. Hopefully we'll get rain, we'll be back to plant her. All right guys, we're out here on the last food plot. We're to get this dusty job over with. I'll give y'all a little look before we ever start on it. There she is. Hopefully, in about a month or so, she's gonna be pretty green again. The third food plot. Done 3, possibly 4. I wasn't really counting that well on going around it, but here you go. She's good and dished up. A little bit green left out there, but all that's been turned over. It'll die the next couple of days. It'll all be nice and brown and ready to plant. Just waiting on the rain now for these food plots, and just let y'all know, I swap up which ways I'm going around these food plots. If I disc in one direction, I come back around the other direction the next time to help make sure I don't miss anything. If I had wider food plots, I'd probably zigzag or change directions and go the other way, but with these long food plots, I can't do that. But she's looking pretty, and we're getting ready for deer season. I got my little man with me now. He's gonna get out of school. We're fixing to clean up around this shooting house and the other one. Go ahead and just get the old weed eater out for this part.
Okay.
Alright, now it's clearing out around the second one. Now that we got a little bit cleaned up that was left around the shooting houses, I've got a homemade drag here. Now we're just going to drag these food plots, run up and down them with the 4-wheeler, kind of smooth everything out, make them a little bit prettier. Ready to spread some seed. All right, there's food plot number 1. We got it all smoothed out. It's looking pretty good. All we're waiting on now is a little bit of rain in the forecast. We can spread some seed on that one. Moving on to the next. All right, guys, I just want to show y'all real quick while I'm dragging this and flattening it out. And that's these divots right here made by the disc. If I throw my seed out, which I've done before, right on top of it without flattening it out, when the rain comes, a lot of that seed's going to get down into these grooves. And then it's all going to grow kind of like a row crop. Well, that ain't too horrible, but I'd rather flatten it out, get better results and better coverage. If you just take a little time, smooth it out a little bit before you throw your seed out. All right, let's get this second one done. All right, that's food plot number 2. All smoothed out and ready for seed. All right, guys, that's food plot number 3. We got her all leveled out. So now we're waiting on the rain, and then we can throw out a little bit of seed.
Yeah.
Got my 4-wheeler driver here for the seed whenever we get ready to chunk it out. That's actually how he learned to drive the 4-wheeler last year, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this a little bit. If you don't mind, like and subscribe.
And turn on our notifications.
And I'll do another, when it's time to throw the seed out, I'll do another little part 2 to this. Y'all stay safe.